How do you reach the world in 42 months? Is it even possible? Absolutely yes, through the process of making disciples. Jesus Christ was a man on a mission. He understood very well, I have a very short amount of time. I have to make the most of it. How do I reach the world? The rabbi-disciple example or pattern. The rabbi would go. The rabbi was a teacher. He would choose disciples. The disciples would leave home, family, vocation, and they would go and follow that rabbi. And they would listen intently and closely to every word. They would mimic the behavior of their rabbi. They would adopt his teachings. They would adapt themselves to the teaching of their rabbi. And then they would in turn teach others what they had been taught by the rabbi. And through that principle or mentality, Jesus Christ changed our world. The early church, the first century church, adopted the very same mentality. Because the Bible said they went from house to house daily. They were in the temple daily, worshiping God, fellowshipping with one another. Their pattern was we engage our culture. We bring people into our world. We share with them the gospel, the good news of Jesus Christ. And then God does what only He can do. He enforces His word. He saved them. They became known as the people who turned their world upside down through disciple making. And so here we are, 21st century, 8 billion people. Is it possible to reach 8 billion people? Absolutely yes. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. We just go back to the pattern of Jesus Christ and the first century church, and that is engage our culture, make disciples, share truth with them, live our lives intentionally and with purpose. Too many of us have adopted this mentality, I go to church. It's wonderful to go to church. Everybody ought to go to church. But we also ought to be the church. We cannot allow church to become a noun. It should be a verb. It should be an action word. Because the church is not a building. The church is people who live their lives with purpose and intention, and they go and make disciples, and we will turn our world upside down.